Today we get to talk about onboarding new coaches, which is super exciting because obviously for rank advancement we need to add coaches to our downline. So we want to get these new coaches started off right. It's so important with each of your coaches to have a getting started right call. I know this can kind of seem like, but I want to get them signed up, but I want to help them sign people up, and that can all be done over Messenger because everybody's so excited when we get a new coach. Believe me, that's me. I'm like running around my house. But I have to step back and really think about, okay, if I help them sign 4 people up today and do it all crazy like, are they going to stay in the long run? We're looking to make decisions right now that are going to help our team for the future. So we need to take the time and sit down with these coaches. It can be in person, which I love. I luckily have 2 awesome coaches who live right here by me, and I got to do this process in person, which is great. But it also can be done over the phone or Zoom or Facebook Messenger call, anything where you can talk to these people and really get them started off on the right foot. So what you want to talk to them about, it's not all about Beachbody. We don't want to throw out numbers and cycling and rank advancement and all this stuff in the first call. We want to know what their goals are and what they want out of this. If they want to pay for their Shakeology, great, we're going to get them 3 people signed up in the first month. If they want to quit their job, okay, this is serious. We're going to, do these steps to get them there. So in that first call, you'll learn a lot. Now, those things can change down the road. I wanted to get my Shakeology paid for, that's it. And my ideas of this have changed completely. So it's not what they say right then is set in stone. They're going to get in and fill the business out, but you need to know where to help them get started. So like I said, we don't want to rush just for our rank change. I don't want to rush and get 3 more coaches so that way I can go to a different star or something. You don't want that. You really, really, really want to make sure that you know their needs so you can help them with those. Weekly one-on-one calls are going to help you keep that relationship right after they're going through that onboarding process. They're going to learn a lot of stuff in their training, but you want to be there to make sure their questions are answered, their worries, you can settle them. When they get excited, when they finally sign somebody up, you get to be there to cheer them on. So make sure they're scheduling those one-on-one calls, so that way you can really help them. But when you're on those one-on-one calls, it's really important to keep your topics and a time limit. Don't just let them chat for an hour and then decide to talk business because your time is very precious. So do that right from the get-go, and things will go smoothly from that point out. You want to turn these coaches into long-term coaches, like we said, but they need to feel supported by their upline coach. So you, as their upline coach, have to not hold their hand through this process, but be there when they need you. So it's that learning that fine line where I want to kind of hold their hand and each step of the way, but my goals aren't going to be the same as everyone else's goals. So that's where you find that line in there. But just make sure this process is very smooth and not overwhelming. I can talk a lot. I could sit down and tell somebody in an hour everything I know about Beachbody. Well, they'll be so overwhelmed that it won't go smoothly. So remember to find out their wants, their needs, go through the getting started right process. We have a PowerPoint for that. You have questions that can be asked. Use those tools so that way you can make sure you form that relationship and you make a long-term